Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us this evening. My name is Mally Rosado, President of the Court of Common Council for the City of Hartford, and I'm calling to order this regularly scheduled council meeting of Monday, August 9th, 2021, to order. For those of you who are viewing us, you can do so by watching us on Facebook Live through Hartford Public Access TV, Channel 96 through Comcast, and Channel 6032 through Frontier. With that said, Mr. Clerk, could you please call the roll?
Yes, Councilwoman Bermudez. Councilwoman Bermudez. Councilman Clark.
Here.
Councilman Gale.
Here.
Councilman LeBron.
Here.
Councilman Mitchum.
Here.
Councilwoman Rosado.
Present.
Councilwoman Rossetti.
Here.
Councilman Sanchez.
Present.
Councilwoman Surgeon.
Here.
Councilwoman Bermudez.
Present.
You have a quorum.
Thank you, Mr. Clerk. And now our town clerk will lead us on to the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Mr. Clerk. And now I will allow the floor to Councilwoman Shirley Surgeon, who has this evening a point of privilege.
Thank you, Madam Council President. And to all the council members, thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to introduce to you the Hartford Lions Soccer Academy. We have with us Canel, who is one of the leaders, and the children. Some of the soccer players are with us on the Zoom call today. The reason why I asked for this point of privilege, Madam, is that to let the council members and the community know that the Hartford Lions Soccer Academy has been acknowledged by a global corporation. Visa has actually a small club academy in our community is being recognized by Visa, a global organization. Not only is the Lions Soccer Academy teaching our kids, lifelong soccer skills, but they also go a little bit more. They are holistically helping the entire Hartford Lions Soccer Academy family by doing seminars on mental illness, financial information. And when a global corporation like Visa acknowledge a group that we have in our city, I think we also need to acknowledge that as council members and as residents in our community. For every issues we have in Hartford, we have some good things that is happening. And this is a great opportunity to actually thank the Hartford Lions Soccer Academy and thank them for all the great accomplishments being recognized by Visa and for giving back to our Hartford community. So just wanted you to say hi to Mr. Cannell and some of the kids who have joined us at our council meeting tonight. Hello, everyone.
Hi, kids. So nice to see you on the screen. You're on mute.
You're on mute. Mr. Cannell, you're on mute.
Hello, guys.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi. So I just want to congratulate you guys. We all want to congratulate you all on the fabulous job you guys are doing. And for all those young stars which are joining us, keep up the hard work on learning soccer. So this is wonderful. Thank you for joining us. We're so proud that Visa Corporation have acknowledged the wonderful things you're doing in our great city of Hartford.
Absolutely.
Want to tell us a little bit about your organization?
Absolutely. So Hartford Lions Soccer Academy, we're a nonprofit youth organization. It's community-based. The thing that separates us from a lot of soccer organizations is that we do offer a lot of, hold on 1 second, it's a little bit loud. we do offer different services, I guess you can say, to our families. So, for example, like you mentioned, Councilwoman Surgeon, the mental health awareness thing that we did on Zoom. We had a tax expert that discussed the importance of taxes and how it works in our community. We're working on a health and wellness seminar that should be coming up at the end of this month. So it's a little bit more than soccer. Obviously, soccer is our area of expertise with all the coaches that we have. But you know, we do a lot more than just soccer.
Well, we just wanted us to big you up, as the kids will say. Yeah, we want to big you all up for the wonderful job you're doing to showcase our beautiful city of Hartford. I think we're joined by Sean. Is that part of the organization?
Yes, Sean is our VP.
Okay. Well, welcome, Mr. Buchanan. And I want to thank you so very much for joining us. And again, to our future stars, keep up the good work, guys.
All right. Thank you for having us.
I think there's a couple council members who would like to say something.
Okay.
Councilman Sanchez?
Yes, Mr. Canio. Thank you for your service and what you're doing for the community and the children. I have a question. Have you connected with the Hartford Athletics Soccer League with any of the leadership there?
Yes, we actually have a pretty good relationship with the leadership team. Joe California Jr. and Senior. We have a good relationship with them. In fact, we had a Lions night last year. I think last year. Yeah. So so we have a pretty good working relationship.
Okay, awesome. I was going to offer you that connection, that network. I also have a network with the IRS that can help with programs when it comes to taxes. And if you're interested, please shoot me an email. I'm sure Councilwoman Surgeon can share that with you. And this person is you know, how can I say, minority, and she's always looking to help in the community. So that's a great network right there that can help you out with that piece of your program.
Absolutely. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you for what you do.
Thank you, Councilman Sanchez. Councilman Mitchum?
Thank you. And I will echo what my colleagues said. Now, Sean, congratulations on the recognition and thank you for what y'all do. I just wanted to know, for folks who are listening and watching who have kids and maybe want to get them involved, what ages do you work with and how do people connect with you if they want to get involved?
So we work with boys and girls ages 3 to 14. They can follow us on social media, Hartford Lions Soccer, Instagram, Facebook, or if they want, they can shoot us an email at hartfordlionsoccer@gmail.com. Again, that's hartfordlionsoccer@gmail.com. And the website, the website is hlsasoccer.org.
Excellent. Thank you.
Yep. Thank you.
Thank you. Councilman LeBron?
Hello, Mr. Keniel. How are you, sir? It's good to see you again. So I want to acknowledge your recognition with the visa program, but I also want to acknowledge the fact of your intentional efforts to promote girls soccer in the city. You have I feel in our city that there isn't enough young women's sports, and so unfortunately, when the young ladies reach high school, they don't have that background compared to other cities. And so I know you have leagues through all ages that are focused on the young women in our community. So I also wanted to acknowledge that, as well as providing opportunities for our young women and having them learn soccer. So thank you for those efforts as well.
Absolutely.
And thank you very much, Council President. Thank you, Mr. Cannell. Thank you, Mr. Buchanan, and thank all the kids for joining us. And we have an item on the agenda, council resolution for you all, which we will be shortly addressing. And through our town clerk's office, you can get signed copies of it, that all the members, all 9 members, all council members did support your congratulations for you. And you'll be getting copies of that.
Thank you. Thank you so much. We truly appreciate it.
And
congratulations.
Thank you. And thank you to Mr. Kenneal and Sean for everything.
Thank you.
For our Hartford kids. you can show us a picture of all the kids, just scroll down your camera. Goodbye, kids.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you. Thank you for that, Councilwoman Shirley Surgeon. With that said, I am now turning the floor over to our majority leader, Councilman Clark. You have the floor.
Thank you, Madam President. Through you, I'd like to make the motion that we place the following items on the consent calendar. Item number 1, Mayor Bronin with accompanying resolution transferring $87,908 from sundry non-operating department expenditures in fiscal year 2022 to the Registrar of Voters ROV office. These funds will be used for expenses associated with the Board of Education primary held in September 2021. Item number 6, Mayor Bronin with accompanying resolution authorizing the mayor to accept the fiscal year 2020 Justice Assistance Grant JAG in the amount of $168,875 from the United States Department of Justice. Item number 15, Operations Management Budget and Government Accountability Committee with accompanying resolution authorizing the transfer to the suspense book of $1,094,913.44 in outstanding delinquent personal property taxes for tax bills that the tax collector has certified as unlikely to be collected. Item number 16, Operations Management Budget and Government Accountability Committee with accompanying resolution requesting that June 19th shall be recognized each year as Juneteenth, Freedom, Independence, Emancipation Day in the city of Hartford, and through its Office of Equity and Opportunity, continue to explore multiple ways in which Hartford can advance justice and equity for all its residents. Item number 17, Operations Management Budget and Government Accountability Committee with accompanying resolution that pursuant to City Charter Chapter 10, Section 7, the Court of Common Council hereby authorize the mayor to expend uncommitted fiscal year 21 budget surplus after transfers to fund balance and CIP pre-funding of school construction projects for purposes of allocations approved in the ARP. Item number 18 with a substitute resolution, Public Works, Parks, Recreation, and Environment Committee with a substitute resolution confirming the reappointments of Carl Williams, Craig Mergens as at-large representatives, and appointment of Jose Camacho as a representative of Heavenscape Park for the Parks and Recreation Advisory Commission. Item number 20, Quality of Life and Public Safety Committee with accompanying resolution requesting that the Director of Department of Emergency Services and Telecommunications, along with Hartford's Chief Operating Officer, provide an updated report to the next scheduled Quality of Life and Public Safety Committee meeting on the assistance to firefighter grant. Item number 21, Planning, Economic Development, and Housing Committee with accompanying resolution, substitute resolution, that the Court of Common Council urges the closure and decommissioning of Brainerd Airport and the city of Hartford reclaim the 201 acres of land for more beneficial and environmentally friendly economic development for all its residents. Item number 25, resolution authorizing the Sportsmen's Athletic Club to utilize their outdoor sound systems during West Indian Celebration Week, subject to the noise ordinance without exception. Item number 24, resolution to congratulate the Hartford Lions Soccer Academy for their positive work in our community. And item number 26, the resolution appointing members to serve on the UBI task force and will work to develop a pilot program for the city of Hartford over the next several months.
Second the motion.
Motion has been made and properly second. Are there any comments, any discussions? Councilman Sanchez.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
I want to thank everyone for supporting item number 21, which is the decommissioning and the closure of the Brainerd Airport. This resolution represents a forward movement for the city of Hartford and how it will benefit our residents. The closure of this airport will give us an opportunity of 201 acres for development of retail and residential, practically an entire new neighborhood that will create hundreds, if not thousands of jobs from just development alone but then moving forward after the development and putting all this property onto a grand list, which will help the city when it comes to new tax revenue. And it's not only about new tax revenue, it's about the opportunity that gives to the city of Hartford and also the Hartford, I has shared with this council and many others with our Hartford delegation, what we can foresee when compared to the Baltimore Inner Harbor, which actually is approximately 170 acres. You know, I look forward to continuing this movement. I look forward for your support. I appreciate your support. I appreciate that we are all on the same level when it comes to thinking about the future of our city. I know for myself, I may not be around, you know, I'm up in that age, but by the time this happens, I think it will be the city will be in the 21st century as it should be at that time. So thank you, everyone. And you know, we need to continue this movement forward. Also the movement forward, you know, with the decommissioning of the mirror facility. At this moment, they are, you know, we have the president or CEO, Thomas Kirk, who's trying his damnedest to convert that trash to energy plant to a transfer station. This cannot be allowed. This will bring in even double the amount of trucks with the diesel and the emissions coming out and affecting our children with that has asthma. So I am calling for my council colleagues through all the parties to please help me fight this because this is a dire straits end to the Mirror board, who is trying to manipulate behind closed doors and without addressing the environmental justice that they have not addressed for the last 30, 50 years. So, you know, please keep that in mind. That is a fact that they are trying to create a transfer station, not only for 3-5 years, they're looking at 30 years. So, you know, please keep that in mind. I do need your help on this. But on the other hand, with this resolution, thank you so much.
Thank you, Councilman Sanchez, for your comments. Mr. Clerk, if you could please add my name to all of the resolutions that are on consent that my name does not appear to be on them for the record.
Yes.
Are there any other discussions, any other comments? Councilman Clark.
Yes, Madam President. I just want to make sure that we heard a second. I don't know. I didn't hear a second for the resolution. For the consent calendar.
Seconds.
I thought I had second.
Councilman LeBron had seconded.
I'll throw an extra one in anyway.
Okay. Any other discussions? Any other discussion? There being none, Mr. Clerk, could you please call the roll?
Councilwoman Bermudez.
Yes.
Councilman Clark.
Yes.
Councilman Gale.
Yes.
Councilman LeBron.
Yes.
Councilman Misham.
Yes.
Councilwoman Rosado.
Yes.
Councilwoman Rossetti.
Yes.
Councilman Sanchez.
Yes.
Councilwoman Surgeon.
Yes.
Motion passed.
Thank you, Mr. Clerk. Mr. Majority Leader, you have the floor.
Thank you, Madam President. Through you, I'd like to make the motion that we receive the following items. Item number 9, Health and Human Services Committee communication concerning the current status of COVID-19 in Hartford, including the new Delta variant and mask policy and requirements as a replacement. Item number 10, Operations Management, Budget and Government Accountability Communication to postpone until next committee meeting, ordinance amending Chapter 6, Section 2-350 of the Municipal Code. Item number 11, Quality of Life and Public Safety Committee communication concerning the request that the Quality of Life and Public Safety Committee of the Court of Common Council take up at its next meeting the question of what recommendations to make, if any, concerning the impending renegotiation of the Hartford Police Union contract, labor contract between the Hartford Police Union and the City of Hartford. Item number 12, Quality of Life and Public Safety Committee communication concerning the presentation from Interim Chief Barkle or Hartford Fire Department representative. And item number 13, Quality of Life and Public Safety Committee communication concerning the presentation from Chief Authority or Hartford Police Department representative.
Second the motion.
Motion has been made and properly second. Are there any discussions? Any discussions? There being none, Mr. Clerk, could you please call the roll?
Councilwoman Bermudez,
Yes.
Councilman Clark,
Yes.
Councilman Gale,
Yes.
Councilman LeBron,
Yes.
Councilman Mitchum,
Yes.
Councilwoman Rosado,
Yes.
Councilwoman Rossetti,
Yes.
Councilman Sanchez,
Yes.
Councilwoman Surgeon.
Yes.
Motion passed.
Thank you, Mr. Clerk. Mr. Majority Leader, you have the floor.
Thank you, Madam President. Through you, I'd like to make the motion that we refer the following items to the said committees. Item number 2, Mayor Bronin with the company resolution that would support restaurants in Hartford seeking to buy or lease space or to make the necessary capital improvements to run a safe and successful food service business by utilizing an existing state tax abatement program, to be referred to the Operations Management, Budget and Government Accountability Committee. Item number 4, to the Operations Management, Budget and Government Accountability Committee. Mayor Bronin with the company resolution authorizing the city of Hartford to apply for and accept a grant of $271,600 from the Hartford Foundation for Public Giving to start a neighborhood ambassadors program. Item number 8, also to the Operations Management, Budget and Government Accountability Committee. Mayor Bronin with the company resolution authorizing the city of Hartford to enter into a long-term lease for part of the Cork West building with the Police Athletic and Activities League of Hartford Incorporated, known as PAL. Item number 3, a combined meeting of the Planning, Economic Development and Housing Committee, and also the Operations Management, Budget and Government Accountability Committee. Mayor Bronin with a company resolution authorizing the city of Hartford to enter into a 15-year tax abatement agreement with Omni America LLC to support the portfolio of 150 units of affordable rental housing dispersed over 32 parcels located in the Clay Arsenal neighborhood of the city of Hartford, known as Clay Arsenal Renaissance Apartments. Item number 5, item 5, Mayor Bronin with a company resolution confirming the appointments of Mr. Luis Rivera to the Commissions on Human Relations to the Health and Human Services Committee. Item number 14, with a replacement also to the Health and Human Services Committee, which is a Columbus Ad Hoc Task Force, with final report with accompanying replacement resolution. Item number 7, to the Committee of the Whole, which is Mayor Bronin with the company resolution confirming the appointment of interim Chief Rodney Barco to the position of Chief of the Hartford Fire Department.
Second.
Motion has been made and properly second. Are there any discussions? Any discussions? There being none, Mr. Clerk, could you please call the roll?
Councilwoman Bermudez,
Yes.
Councilman Clark,
Yes.
Councilman Gale,
Yes.
Councilman LeBron,
Yes.
Councilman Mitchum,
Yes.
Councilwoman Rosado,
Yes.
Councilwoman Rossetti,
Yes.
Councilman Sanchez,
Yes.
Councilwoman Surgeon.
Yes.
Motion passed.
Thank you, Mr. Clerk. Mr. Majority Leader, you have the floor.
Thank you, Madam President. Through you, I'd like to make a motion that we postpone the following items until our next meeting, which will be September 13th of 2021. Item number 19, the Public Works, Parks, Recreation, Environment Committee with a company resolution requesting to approve superimposing the name of Dr. Craig J. Yenny, PhD Way on Vernon Street to be displayed at the intersection of Vernon and Summit, to be displayed henceforth as Dr. Craig J. Yenny, PhD Way. Item number 22, an ordinance amending Chapter 28, Article 9 of the Municipal Code of Hartford to align Standing Building Committee for school building projects with State Law, Special Act 01-7. And item number 23, an ordinance amending Chapter 6, Section 2-350 of the Municipal Code.
Second the motion.
Motion has been made and properly second. Are there any comments or discussions? Any comments or discussions? There being none, Mr. Clerk, could you please call the roll?
Councilwoman Bermudez,
Yes.
Councilman Clark,
Yes.
Councilman Gale,
Yes.
Councilman LeBron,
Yes.
Councilman Mitchum,
Yes.
Councilwoman Rosado,
Yes.
Councilwoman Rossetti,
Yes.
Councilman Sanchez,
Yes.
Councilwoman Surgeon.
Yes.
Motion passed.
Thank you, Mr. Clerk. That concludes our, I'm sorry, Councilman Clark, go ahead.
I'm sorry, before we conclude, I don't know if Councilman Sanchez had the opportunity to ask if anyone wanted to add their name to item number 21 that was already passed on the consent calendar.
Mr. Clerk, could you please read who's on item number 21 currently as supporting that resolution? Councilman Sanchez, while our town clerk checks for that, go ahead, you have the floor.
Yes, I'd like to thank Majority Leader Clark for bringing that question up. I was curious. I believe that when this resolution was sent out, not everyone had an opportunity to look at it and sign on. So thank you. Through you, Madam President.
Madam President, on the resolution I have in front of me, the substitute for number 21 is just Councilman Sanchez's name on it.
Okay, could you please add my name to that, please?
Mhm.
What's that incorrect response going to cost you? $24,000. Change down to $10,400.
And you can add mine also.
Thank you.
You can add mine as well.
Name as well.
I'm sorry, who was the last one?
Councilman Gale and myself.
Yeah, you could add mine. I thought on the original, my name was on there. I guess on a substitute, it doesn't get replaced.
No. Yeah, because it came out of the PD&H committee.
Oh, it doesn't transfer over. Okay.
Yeah, so I don't remember who's on. So Noel, if you're just gonna make sure to add my name since it came out of the PD&H committee, please. Thank you. Oh, Mr. Town Clerk.
Mr. Clerk, did you get mine?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Let me make
sure who's on there.
Let me make sure. Councilwoman Rosado, Councilwoman Rossetti, Councilman Clark, Councilman Gale, Councilman LeBron, and Councilwoman Surgeon, along with Councilman Sanchez.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you.
And I believe now that concludes our business for this evening. Everyone continue to enjoy this beautiful summer weather. Be safe. Wear your mask when possible. And we will see you at our next regular scheduled council meeting the second Tuesday in September. Everyone, have a great evening. Goodbye.
Aye.